Hey coin collectors, and welcome to DC Coin World International Coin Channel. Today we're looking at the 1960 Lincoln penny from the United States of America. It says, "In God We Trust" at the top. It says Liberty back here. Down here in front of him, below his chin, there is the date, and there it is, 1960. In 1960, they made these coins at the Philadelphia Mint and at the Denver Mint, and they made a proof coin at the Philadelphia Mint. No San Francisco Mint coins in 1960. So when we look at this coin, we see that it's just a regular Lincoln penny, but 1960 is also known for having a large date in a small date variety of the Lincoln penny coins. So this is the large date variety of the Philadelphia version, and we know it's from Philadelphia because it doesn't have a date underneath. At Philadelphia, they made 586 million. With the small dates, the highest price they found on them is $10,500 for 3 MS67 pluses. And for the large date, which there were a lot more of apparently, they found one Mint State 67 plus, and that's worth $8,750. They also made these coins at the Denver Mint, and Denver also has a large date and small date. And we'll show you the large date, small date difference in a second. But let's first go over the numbers for all of these coins. At the Denver Mint, they made 1.6 billion of the Lincoln pennies from 1960. They found 17 large date Mint State 67s that are worth about $475. And they found 6 small date Mint State 67 pluses worth about $4,000. They also made proof coins in 1960. They made the proof coins at the Philadelphia Mint. I don't have the 60 proof, but I'll show you a 1961 proof. For those of you who say, how do I know if I have a proof coin or not? Well, there's no way that you're not going to know with a 1960, 1961, 1962 proof coin. They just look different. They're very highly polished. They have a different kind of polish to them. And even if you take the best 1960 coin you can get, you're not going to get anything that looks like this. It turns out that the Philadelphia Mint proof coins also have a large date and small date from 1960. They found 19 so far at a proof 69 deep cameo that are worth about $2,600 each. And for the small ones, they have a proof 69 decam, and that one is worth up to $5,000. The 1960 proof coin has 3 double die obverse varieties and 3 triple die obverse varieties. So if you can get a proof set from 1960, make sure you look for the double dies, make sure you look for the triple dies. You can get up to $4,000 for a double or a triple die variety. All right. Well, what does a large date, small date even mean? Let me show you a couple examples. And here's the money shot on these. This is the 1960D. If you want to determine the large date and the small date, this is one of the best ones to use. If you look at this over here, we see the 1 and the 9 here. And you notice how the 9 kind of comes down around here. Then if you look at this one over here, you notice how the 9 is a little bit more wide open. See the closed 9 at the top? The opener 9 at the top. See how the 9 comes, the tail comes down further on this one? And also with the 6. See how the 6 is more wide open over here than this one? And if we can try to put them in a couple different places so that you can see them. One of the things you should know, of course, is that this one on the top's closer, so it's actually going to look bigger than it is, and it still looks smaller than the one on the bottom. So for the 1969D, it's pretty easy to tell. Let's get another pair of these and take a look at them. Here's another small here, large here, and it's very clear that this one is much smaller than that one in terms of the 9 especially, but the 6 also. And then if we go to this one here, let's see which one's a smaller and which one's a larger. Okay, again, I think that the top one's a smaller, and you notice that the top one doesn't extend as much on the 6, and it doesn't come down as much. It's not as sweeping and open in there on the 9. These coins are used coins, but you can still see them even when they've been pretty heavily used on these Denver ones. I haven't been able to find one for the 1960 penny from Philadelphia. So what I can do though is I can show you the large date from Denver and the Philadelphia, so we know this is a large date one because essentially it has the same length to it. And then I can show you the small date from Denver compared to the large date. So I know I have a Philadelphia large date because this 9 is much bigger, more wide open, goes down further, and the 6 is smaller. So this is a Philadelphia large date, but I have not been able to find a Philadelphia small date. So that's kind of an interesting idea. You look through your pennies. If you find any 1960s, one of the things you're going to have to do probably is what I did, and that's put them next to each other. PCGS has a great picture on their website if you want another view of the large date, small date coins. Well, that's all we have today from the DC Coin World International Coin Channel. We'd love to have you subscribe to our channel and leave any comments you have in the comments section.